Hello, welcome to Scrap Time. My name's Christine, and this is video 5 of 5 in the Junk Journal holiday cards. So in video 1, I showed you how to make the background. In video 2, we made this little band we'll be adding on. Video 3, I showed you how to make 3 different little pocket inserts. And in video 4, I did just a really quick collage to show just a quick way you can decorate some of your pieces. And now in this video, we're going to put it together. So I'll start with this band. What you want to do is decide where you want it. And I want it sort of low, sort of like that. And then I still have my phone folder here. So about there, I'm just going to fold it over and give it a crease. I like it to stick off a bit, because that's the sort of fun of junk journals, of things sticking out. And because I had made this 4x6, I have an inch to play with on top and the side for if anything sticks out. So when I open my card, I have this piece here that I know I want to put in, but I also like to add in an additional piece. So just to show some ideas, I had mentioned earlier in one of my pockets I had a little tag and it had slits. This one is just regular. And so this actually came from the iCrafter. It's an exploding box die, but inside it has a little die to make these little pockets. And I just turned it this way. This is, if you're interested in exploding boxes, that's a little side. This is the box, and you lift off the lid and you would decorate these things. And then your little pocket would be here. So that's the exploding box. But so you should look at some dies you have, and maybe there are some little pockets and stuff that you can add to these projects. The other thing though that I did that I'm going to add in mine is I had, this is like a card, a little postcard and envelope set that I had. I picked up at a local store. And so one side of the envelope has some writing. So I put paper on the one side of the envelope, and then I kept a little snippet off that I could glue on some ephemera. And I like to look for a nice large piece of ephemera like this. So now I have yet another pocket for my card. So then you have to decide, do you want it like this? Where I don't really like that because of the layering, you can see there. So I've decided I like to put this inside, and then it also breaks up this pocket. So it's like this, then like that, and so forth. So once you've decided all your layers and how they're going to be, it's now time to forgot my outside thing here. It's now time to poke some holes to tie it all together. So we know this is down here. Your card is full. Your pocket is pretty long. And then this piece has just a small. Now if not both holes go through, that's fine. As long as one hole hits it, you'll be okay. So you want to line it up however you want it in your card. Lining it up. And then we're going to poke some holes. Sorry, I'm going to use like a little awl. So for the top one, you can sort of see here, I want to make sure I catch this in my top hole. So I'm going to poke a hole through there. And then I don't care so much if I catch it again, so I think I'm going to poke it down here. Making its way, there we go. So now I'm going to work with one piece at a time. And so depending on your twine, I'm going to use this twine here. But twine is a lot thicker than just like embroidery floss or something. So I just sort of use my awl to try and make that hole a little bigger. I'm just sort of And then sometimes what I'll do is I'll take my awl and try and poke it through. If I can poke it on the edge. And I'm going to cut off a piece larger than I need. Now, this pocket only had the one hole, so then I'm going to put it aside and pull out my next one. So again, I'm going to just use this to make the hole a little bigger. Sometimes I'll even poke another hole in there. And then try to, so I put it down and I use the edge of my awl to try and poke it through. Not all of it. This is why you want it longer, because it might unravel on that. So you can see now I have it like that. So then this one I'll just sort of bring under there and then poke this one through. Now, of course, if you had like a big needle that you can put your thread through, that would work too. I just don't have a needle with the hole big enough for twine. But that would be ideal. Then you wouldn't have to go through all the extra. Oops. So you can see now I've got my two things in place. So I'm going to do this for the other two layers and then I will show you where we're at. But all I'm going to be doing is pushing the thread through my holes. So I've managed to put my twine through all the layers. You can see. And so now I'm just going to tie it. And what I do is I like to tie it in a knot first, and that way everything will sort of stay and hold, and then I just tie a bow. And you can use ribbon, you can use twine, whatever you have. And then I cut off the ends, and it's tied up. So we have this I wanted to add. So I like when you go on this page to put a little of these words. So I found Song of the Snowflakes. I thought that was cute. And because this is embossed and everything else, I like to just put a bit of collage medium down to hold the sticker in place. So I thought Song of the Snowflakes was cute there. A little bit more collage medium. And then it's just sort of cute. You open it up and there's some little words there. Then we have this page here, and you can always add on a rub-on up here or some stamping if you like. Then you have a place for a pocket where you can put tags, another place where you can collage. Here's that little, this is what's going to go in it. I have a little snowman that I put a little words on, so that will be in that pocket so people can pull it out. Another place where you can put gift cards and more collaging. I don't necessarily worry about this side in this case. I would only do this part. Then you could stamp your greeting. And there's your card. So I'll just show you once again a couple of my completed ones in case you didn't watch video 1. So this one's similar in design. So Here, as I mentioned before, I made bookmarks and put the bookmarks in there. And then this was that same little pocket there with a picture. So you can see I didn't bother with the back of it. And you can change up your placement of how the layering you want. So that was that one. Here I had used that box panel as my covering. Put a little word. Added in some tags I made with some backgrounds. Some collages. And then left that pocket to be like gift cards. So you can see you can do whatever you want, just like in a junk journal, right? It's all up to you how you want to make the cards and decorate the cards. My cat keeps falling. This was that little insert I mentioned earlier in the video. And then I just made a tag that I just put right into it. So just like junk journals, you can do whatever you want, but I just thought this was a fun way to change up a regular holiday card, you know, with adding like little pockets and layers. And if you like to make junk journals, but maybe you still do or you don't, it's bringing back some of that little like creative quirkiness into making holiday cards. And I think especially now people love receiving something that's a little different. So if you make some yourself, be sure to tag us at Scrap Time Photos on Instagram, because I'd love to see the little junk journal cards that you came up with.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to give our video a thumbs up and subscribe to Scrap Time Videos on YouTube. In the meantime, here are a couple other videos you might be interested in watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.